MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Cleveland Indians and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. James Anderson is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch of the at-bat. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Now here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In now, Will Tyson. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Stepping in now, Patrick Connolly, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Steve Feliciano will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Castro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
At the plate now, Jackie Jolly. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. No outs, nobody on. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Josh Purvis, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
1-0.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Oh, that's too high.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Shoots this one over to first, right to him. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
Tyler Carpenter is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on 1 right here.
The 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the series as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
At the plate, Kurt Mooney. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. It's the Rays 2 and the Indians nothing. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
To the plate now, Omar Guerrero. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Leach stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box, playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a left fielder. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Leach on third with 2 out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Ripped down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Fountain goes to get it. And the throw to first ends the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. So stepping in, Bob Ambrose, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And he misses again, 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Now the 2-0. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
The third baseman, Douglas Hadaway.
Stepping into the box, Douglas Hadaway. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home misses, ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-0.
Inside, ball 3.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So coming to the plate, Jason Fountain. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Striding in, Dan Valenzuela. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Lee James. Now here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Jerry Guerrero. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes. Chopper to short. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Steve Casto. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in the flat.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box, Jackie Jolly. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Josh Purvis is on deck. Base is empty here with nobody out. And a full count now, 3-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now back, first baseman, Josh Purvis.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Purvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nobody out. Runner on first. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw. And the fans don't like this at all. The 1-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the outfielder, Tyler Carpenter.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Up next for the Rays, Kurt Looney, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off for ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Throw over to the bag, back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Chisenhall will make the catch, and the side is retired. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0 Tampa. Now batting, Will Tyson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series, and the Indians are now on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate now, Patrick Connolly. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, and the Tribe have made this a 3-2 score now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series, and the Indians have come back to tie things at 3. Stepping in now, Omar Guerrero. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Stepping up now, Caden Leach. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled off. The 1-2 misses off the plate. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Thus staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Lee James. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
3 runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
He certainly has an open base down there. but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in, Bob Ambrose. He singled his last time up.
The second baseman, Bob Ambrose.
Now here's the pitch. The 0-1 on its way. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Ambrose sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts back the ball. Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. So now to the plate, Douglas Hadaway, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. This one's down to third. Ramirez is there. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Fountain.
Into the box now, Jason Fountain. First pitch of the at-bat. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Weekly hit towards first. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rays held in check here. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Jerry Guerrero. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First delivery to him on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Yeah. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians' DH.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start this.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Jake Odorizzi comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Will Tyson will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. First and second here with nobody out. Oh. 2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch.
Ball 3. Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
At the plate, Patrick Connolly comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
One man out now in the Cleveland fifth. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting Lonnie Chisenhall.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, at the ball. 0-1, no strike.
First and second now, one man out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Fouled away. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another one sent foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
To the plate now, Omar Guerrero. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. A swing and a ground ball to third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Two down, runners at first and second. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Indians forced to settle for one. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Tribe lead this one 4-3. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Dan Valenzuela. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1-1. The ballman, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Steve Casto, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Outside, 3-0 now. And the pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And it's fouled away. Slow little roller to third. And that's the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now in the box, Jackie Jolly. First pitch on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail it here 4-3. Stepping up to the plate, Caden Leach bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate now, Lee James.
He'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Josh Purvis. Now the pitch. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Matt Andrees enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Tyler Carpenter will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's ready now. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tyson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The left fielder, number 4, Kurt Looney.
So striding in, Kurt Looney, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
And a dive, but he's back. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
1-1.
Count for 2-1.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
One out and a runner on third. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Into the box now, Bob Ambrose, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
And Grease,
a right-hander standing 6'3". He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. The 0-1 delivery.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the tying runner will score on the sacrifice fly as it's now a 4-4 ball game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Standing in, Douglas Hadaway. From the stretch. Runner goes. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. He's set. The 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Into center field, line drive base hit. And that'll score the go-ahead run from second to make it 5-4.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Jason Fountain stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Leach is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the 7th now in Game 2. Tampa Bay leads this one 5-4. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jerry Guerrero.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The windup and the 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready on 1 and 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
In now, Francisco Lindor. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. No hits to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, guys, right there. You look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Into the box now, Will Tyson, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit softly to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
At the plate, Patrick Connolly, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Lonnie Chisenhall, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The set and the 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
To 2-2 now. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off. The payoff pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Rays 5 and the Indians 4. William Wagner gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Wagner.
Coming to the plate now, Dan Valenzuela. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Valenzuela.
First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The pitch.
Back outside.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And this throw gets away from him.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Steve Casto will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A runner at second, nobody out. Popped him up. Guerrero is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Jackie Jolly.
So digging in now, Jackie Jolly, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First offering on its way. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Throw into second. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
So now to the plate, Josh Purvis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
Hey.
1-2 now. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball. Extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Carson Smith is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with.
Carson Smith.
Carpenter will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball in.
Now the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Second and third here, 1 man out. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Good battle. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Digging in, Kurt Looney. First pitch coming, here it is.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Late that time for a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Bob Ambrose will be next. Bases are loaded here, one man out. That's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. One run scores. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Second baseman, Bob Ambrose.
To the plate now, Bob Ambrose, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And that misses. 2-1. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. We like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Douglas Hadaway is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
4 runs here in this half inning. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Here's the payoff pitch. This one skied out toward right. Chisenhall's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rays are out in front, 9-4. Eddie Geary has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 26, Eddie Geary.
Leading off the inning, Omar Guerrero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball two.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The center fielder.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. In now for Cleveland, Caden Leach. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, 1 count and the pitch.
Ball, catch inside.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
The batter.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016. Just absolutely set that lineup on it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 9-4. Henry Zambrano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
17. Henry Zambrano.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Jason Fountain. First delivery to him on the way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
This pitch is popped up. Guerrero has a play. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 7, Dan Valenzuela.
Ready once again, Dan Valenzuela. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Steve Casto is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now here it comes. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
2-1.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hard hit at third. Ramirez is up with it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They're on top, however, 9-4. David Richard comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 5, David Richard.
Ready now, Lee James. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Valenzuela is there, 1 away.
Now batter, designated hitter, Jerry Guerrero.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jerry Guerrero. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if they'll fish.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Francisco Lindor. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Here's the 2-1 home. Will Tyson would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And it's fouled away. Last strike now for Cleveland. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Into the box, Will Tyson, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's set, and the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Two-out, 2-strike offering. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. Lindor rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as the gap shortens to 4 now.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Saito gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. At the plate, Patrick Connolly. Now the line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Tampa Bay Rays have evened up this series at 1 game apiece. Jake Odorizzi takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: